I thought it was just a great game. First of all, I just want to thank the crowd. I mean, they was awesome. I could feel the energy in there. I know our players fed off of it, and in the second half they made their run, and we kept telling our players to resist their runs, and they came out and scored the first 6 points in the second half. I think the first 7, and then we came back with our 6-0 run, and then we played real disciplined basketball down the stretch, and I was very proud of that. We out-rebounded them, and we played a great, awesome offensive game, sharing the basketball, getting our shots, and I'm very proud of these guys.
Again, we'll take questions for the student athletes at this time. If you have a question for Jalen or Rodney, raise your hand. We'll get a microphone to you. Over here on the left.
Rodney, can you tell us what happened there when you charging call and you were down for a while, went back to the locker room? How were you hurt, and you were able to bounce back pretty quickly, I guess?
Yeah, I kind of just got the wind knocked out of me a little bit, so I just told the trainer I just needed just some time to catch my breath back. It was nothing major, though.
Jalen, it seems like each game you've gotten a little bit more of your game back. Tonight it looked like that pull-up was there for you that maybe hadn't been there the last few games. Do you feel now like even though you're not able to rest that you are actually getting healthier and getting your game back with each day?
Yeah, I think I'm getting a lot more healthier game by game, and I think my teammates are just doing a great job being able to preserve me some possessions, and I think the pull-up was there, just taking what the defense was giving me.
In front.
Could you both just talk a little bit about your offensive execution tonight? I mean, that's some of the best ball movement I think you guys have had all year.
Yeah, as far as the offensive end, we knew we just had to execute and get good shots. We was giving up good shots for great shots, and the main thing with us was just taking our time and just making the right play.
Exactly what he said. Just giving up good shots for great shots. People being unselfish and making the extra pass. That's what helped us the most. And just getting into the lane and kickouts, we knew the defense was going to suck in and we were going to get open shots.
Over here, Gavin.
Rodney, you guys got down 20-9. What turned it around for you when you went on the big run?
Defense. We knew we got stops. We was going to be able to get back in the game, stop them in transition, just try to run them off the three-point line, and we was able to do that on the defensive end. And once we got to the offensive end, we just executed and made the right plays.
I guess one more for Jalen. How important were the contributions of the two freshmen tonight? Especially in the beginning of the game when you guys were struggling a little bit, they were able to hit shots.
The freshmen stepped up huge for us in the first half and the second half. But starting with Vance Jackson, he came in the game, and when he got that dunk, that kind of helped us get up to that first half lead. And then in the second half, I think CV, he stepped up with some huge shots, and defensively, his energy just led us on the defensive end.
Jalen, at the end of the second half, it looked like you ran to the bench and grabbed your calf. Was that just a cramp, or it looks like you had it rubbed a little bit? Is that just a cramp? Or?
Yeah, just a cramp.
This is just a quick second one. The second half battle between you and Rob Gray, it looks like you guys were just matching shot for shot in the second half there. Like, what did it mean to rise above? It looks like you were a little more efficient with your shot taking, but what did it mean to rise and match every shot he took for your team?
I don't really get into the one-on-one matchup. As long as our team got the W, I'm happy. And I was just taking open shots. My teammates were finding me, and I was able to get great shots.
For both of you guys, what do you think about playing Cincinnati again, and what do you need to do different from the first two games?
I think we're looking forward to the matchup. They got us twice in the regular season, so we're looking forward to it. And we just know we got to come out with energy. We can't be passive. We got to be aggressive right out the gate.
I just think we have to be tough. That's it.
We'll take one or two more for the student athletes.
I believe it was you in Houston after the game there. You said you were hoping you would see them again in this tournament. I'm just wondering, what your feeling was after that game, and what was different tonight just in terms of playing them.
I think that loss in Houston hurt us a lot because we worked so hard in the first half, and we just let them out-tough us in the second half. And just to get the W today meant a lot. We knew we were going to get the matchup eventually, so we just came out and corrected the errors we made down in Houston.
Last one in the back, please.
Jalen and Rodney, can you talk about the crowd again tonight?
Yeah, the crowd was amazing tonight. That was a huge part of us making that run in the first half. You know, just bringing that energy really helped us get us over the hill, over the lump.
Yeah, the crowd was amazing. It's good to be playing in Hartford for the tournament. They just give us that extra boost to keep playing harder.
Okay, we'll excuse the student athletes to the locker room. The UConn locker room is open.
Get something to eat. Love y'all, boy. Love you. Good job. Good job, Rob.
And we'll take questions at this time for Coach Ollie. Again, raise your hand. We'll get a microphone to you. Dave.
Kevin, Rodney alluded to it, the 26-6 run to end the half. How much did the defense play a role in that? It looked like you really clamped down defensively during that stretch.
Yeah, that was everything. Gray got off to a great start. We wanted to make him, you know, see all 5 guys and contest his shots. And then we got him off of his game a little bit, and then we was able to rebound. And that was our #1 key going into this game, is rebounding and not letting them out-tough us on the backboards. And then we're going to get some opportunities to be very efficient on the offensive end. So I was very proud of the guys stepping up and making the choice to hit all night.
Over here, Kevin.
Kevin, you talked about the discipline your team had. Have you seen that growing as the years gone along, as far as having that poise to close out games?
I see it sometimes, and then it goes somewhere. I don't know where it goes. I think it goes to East Hartford or something like that, and then it comes back. But you know, you're playing with some guys that's you know, you had some injuries, and then you have some young guys stepping in their roles, and then you know, Jalen playing a different role, and Kenton coming in. But you know, as it went and the poise went, and sometimes the poise was there. The thing that I really prided our guys on and admire about them, they always stuck together, and that's a beautiful thing. So, you know, we had some ups and downs. You know, people say this about us, say that about us, but, you know, one thing, they didn't let that affect their locker room and their bond. So, very proud of these guys, and now we wanted to make it to the weekend, and we here at the weekend, and, you know, now we got 2 more games to win, and, you know, we're not tired.
In front here to Ken.
Kevin, you ended up with 12 assists on 24 baskets, but the first half I think it was 8 on 12. Seemed like they had a lot of patience tonight and just really moving the ball well.
Yeah, they did. We had to do our walkthrough through the ballroom. We didn't have a lot of time to prepare and do a shoot around, but we seen some things the first game that we could exploit this game, and I think they did a great job executing the game plan. And when you get in the postseason, it's all about execution. There's no more excuses. And pretty much was preaching that to our guys. We can't have excuses no more. And I think what allowed us to do that is our rebounding. If we can rebound, we give ourselves a chance to get down the court and have the ball move before the defense. And I think we did a real good job at rebounding. Guys was finding each other. And, you know, when Jalen gets in that mode, when he got the pull-up game going, we was just trying to flatten the defense out and let him make plays. And, you know, Rob was phenomenal. Once again, on the defensive side, he took the challenge of stopping Dotson. And Dotson is one that's really killed us back down in Houston in that second half. So I was proud of Rodney' defensive effort, again, last night with Thorpe and this night against Dotson.
Coach, you had a late game tonight, late game last night, quick turnaround for a late afternoon game tomorrow. How do you get your team prepared for that?
We deserve this, all the stuff we've been through this year. So, I mean, those guys are not tired right now. So we deserve being here on the weekend. We played hard. We played together, and them guys believe in it over there. So we're going to go out and we're going to go hunt, and hopefully we can do it all together and play and share the basketball. And the only thing I'm going to write on the board tomorrow is rebounding. That's pretty much the game. If we don't rebound, we're losing. So, and we're going home. So hopefully they make the choice again, and they definitely made the choice tonight.
Coach, what can you say for your young guns with Christian, Vance, and Jalen? They had 47 combined points tonight. I mean, just, really stepping up in the first half for the freshmen, and then Jalen in the second half.
Yeah, I was very proud of them. Once again, they started with the defensive end. I think Jalen alluded to it. CV was great on the defensive end, stepping up, feeding off. We was feeding off his energy, and then, Vance was making some shots to come in and get 12 points off the bench was huge. I think we got 14 off the bench, and he had 12 of them, and they had 2 points off the bench, which was great for us and gave us a great advantage. But the one thing I do like is us getting to the free throw line. Jalen, last game, this game, one of our goals is to get there 22 times. I think we got there 22 times this game, and then last game we really got there a lot. So we want to keep focusing on attacking, and we can't settle for threes. We can't settle for contested threes, especially tomorrow. You can't do that against Cincinnati. So we want to get that ball inside, and that's not just throwing it to the bigs. That's penetrating, kicking, and getting it to the rim.
Time for one or two more. Seeing none.